Well, hello and welcome back to competitive multiplayer. So the time has come to cut the alfalfa. We're going to be making silage bales out of the alfalfa, which is a really sensible thing to do. And the alfalfa does regrow, but we want to make sure that it is fully fertilized next time. I've also had a comment on my video telling me that if I do not roast the coffee beans, they're actually worth double the roasted coffee beans, which is absolutely crazy. Why would that happen? All we're doing is spending money on fuel and production costs. That is, and we're getting half the money from the beans, which is absolutely nuts. So what I have done apparently already is I've set the coffee beans to selling straight away. So the raw coffee beans are going to be sold straight away. And then once all of these beans in here have converted to roasted coffee beans and sold, then we'll sell that factory. And then the greenhouse can sell the raw coffee beans straight away. As for wine, we're getting a good load of wine sort of made, sure, whatever. We've got the grapes going in at the minute, so yeah, that's looking really good. But we do need silage to fill up the BGA, so that's what we're doing straight away. As it tends to use silage very quickly. I do have access to this land. That is a lie. Why is it not? It's not ready yet, that's why. Because it's not like grass, you can't... maybe... Well, this load is definitely ready up here, so we're going to have to get started on this. Got to keep the BGA going as best we can. So, yeah, this will have to be the... put into the silage bales so they can start fermenting, and then next time we will have, oh good lord, there's trees everywhere. Next time we will be able to cut the lower part of the field, which will be much better. I think I am doing this the wrong way round. I should be cutting the other way around the field, so that's what we're going to do. Yes, let's continue round this way. Or maybe we can get the bits that we've missed up the edge here, which was the whole point of going round this way and not the other way. So yeah, that's the plan at the minute, is to get... keep banging into the microphone. Hold on, let me adjust that slightly. That's better. Right. Yes, this is the way. Gonna have to gather up the grass at the edge as well, because we've caught some of the edge grass in it. Grass at the edge. So yeah, and then as soon as we've baled all this up and moved the bales, we can get some more slurry down in its place. Then I think next time we will wait until the alfalfa has fully regrown before we cut it in both sections of the field, so we do it all at the same time. Having said that, if the field's in two sections, we'll be able to get silage at different points, and therefore we will be able to have silage for ready at different points in the year. Now, what I did notice before is if the bales are in the trigger and they ferment in the trigger, you have to take them out the trigger and put them back in in order for them to be accepted by the BGA. So I will stack them up somewhere and leave them to ferment, and then we'll use the trailer to shift them into the sale point once we have fermented them. Now I'm going the wrong way around the field, aren't I? I need to go around this way now. Okay, so we're going to get stuck into a time lapse, and I will get all this cut and rowed and baled, and then we will move on to something a little different. We need to get that vineyard sorted and back up and ready to produce more grapes for next year. At least that's the plan. We have got a bit of money now. Nowhere near as much as we need, but we have got a bit of money now. So if we need to buy some bits and pieces, we can do. But I think at the moment there's just work to do.
Gone over this 1,000 times before. Baby, it's now or never. Gotta leave this town, and I know what you're asking for. You say it's out of my reach, but I can't pretend no more. 'Cause for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender when reaching for the dream keeps me alive. 'Cause it's keeping me alive. Interstate might take me nowhere. Anywhere is better than the places I have been. Sunsets in my rearview mirror.
Right, I think I would quite like to get myself a bigger windrower, because this is taking forever and I am bored. So, well, firstly I'm bored, also time is money. I'm not thinking a massive windrower. What am I thinking? I'm thinking... Where are we? Windrowers. So, we currently have got that one, which is lovely. But I was thinking something maybe like this. The Samaz. I think that would be good. As for this one, let's take it back to the store and get it sold. And then we'll be able to windrow up in record time and then bale. Need to make sure we have time for all those other jobs. Now the money is going up a lot quicker since I set those raw beans to sell, I should say, instead of distribute to the roast factory. But don't forget, that means the roasted beans and the raw beans are all selling at the same time. So it may be a pretty decent income, but it's not sustainable when those roasted beans have run out, or when all those raw beans have been converted to roasted beans. They will be gone. Right, how am I looking? Oh, good. Oh, crikey. I'm not looking where I'm going, I'll tell you that. The vines have started to grow back, which is fantastic news. It means that we can look at fertilizing and cultivating. Sorry, mulching and cultivating is what I mean. Fertilizing would be done afterwards. Ah! And I have those bales in there that I made last time. Look at that. This is fantastic news. Suddenly, bales are appearing as if from nowhere. But I don't know how long they're going to take to ferment. It'll probably be a little while, but I think what we'll do is we'll get all the bales made on the alfalfa field, and then the first thing to do would be to go and pick up... Oh, I don't want to go that way. I want to go to the store. Would be to go and pick up the grass fermenting bales before we pick up all the alfalfa fermenting bales. We also do need to top up the water and the fertilizer in the greenhouse. That is a daily job, but it's got to be done. We could even look at paying off a big chunk of that loan today as well, maybe 100,000. I think that would be a good move. In fact, I'll tell you what, let's do that now. Take it down to 400,000. There we are. Which leaves us with 26,000, but on the hour, every hour, it'll jump up a bit. Which is cracking news. Right, so to get the best money back for this windrower, what we're going to do is park it over here. We'll repaint it, repair it. And sell it. £1 repair, 785 repaint, and then sell. Not bad. Our tractor is looking pretty good in terms of its repairability. This is lime that I'm pushing around now. I don't believe it's mine. I think it's Dex's, so not so fussed about that. More lime there. Looks like Dex has been liming. Right. He does like to shut the gate on me, so I think I'm going to get out and do the same on him. Yes. What a dastardly plan. That'll scupper him for a good 30 seconds. Maybe 10. Maybe 10 seconds. Maybe even less than that. Anyway, I'm going to get back to the alfalfa field. Once again. Say it again 3 times fast. I will get back to the alfalfa field and we shall finish the rowing. And crack on with the baling.
Lost outside of nowhere, a stormy rain tried to wash away the dream. Staff wanted scissor worn outside, and the diner's name is California Dreams. Hey,
Right, I do not think we're going to get another bale out of this. It is looking extremely doubtful. There are little bits and pieces around the field, but nothing that's going to add up to a bale, unfortunately. I'll just pick up these pieces on the way down here, and we'll park it up so that that's in the bale ready for next, in the baler ready for next time. Right, so I'm going to pop over to the cow field and just take a look at how fermented those grass bales are, because if they're fermented, it would be worth bringing them over here, getting them into the BGA. But if not, the first thing I want to do is get slurry spread onto this field here. So, let's just... where are we? Hop over to here. Here we are. Right, let's have a quick look at these bales then. 41%. Yeah, they're not even close yet, so it's not worth going to pick these up just yet. I have noticed the grass bales have got a much more rounded corner than the alfalfa silage. I wonder if that's a thing for this map. Anyway, cows are looking good. So, yes. Fire up the John Deere. We're going to get some slurry spread on the bit we've just cut. And the reason I want to do that is because we want it can be 100% fertilised, 100% nitrogen for when we come to cut it next time. And the issue being that it's currently really red, and it's certainly not 100% nitrogen. And if we're going to be extremely busy next month doing harvests, all our canola will be ready, so we'll be extremely busy there. I have considered, if we're getting rid of the coffee bean factory, I've considered getting an oil factory for the canola. I think that might be good. Then all the canola can go into oil production, which would be fantastic. But yeah, we need this field then to be 100% productive for the next time we cut it. And I think with us being busy in October, we're going to have to move on to November before we can reapply slurry to the field. And therefore, it's going to be sort of maybe even the time after that before it is fully fertilised. I don't know. We might end up being able to fully fertilise it in the next application. But yeah, this application is certainly not going to cut it at all. There we go. Out of the first lot, we have got plenty of digestate. I need obviously to cover the whole field. We've got, maybe we haven't got plenty of digestate. We've got probably about 3 tanker loads. Just to make sure that we do get it all covered. That's the plan. I should hope that it will be we'll be able to cover it all. But yeah, I don't even think the next application will give the full amount of nitrogen. We'll need to possibly do another one after that as well. But before that, obviously, we've got to get the we've got to get silage into the BGA, which we'll have to be doing next time, so that it could start to produce the digestate for us to put on the field. Because we're going to run out of digestate this time. We'll have to produce more, which will mean hopefully the silage from the grass bales will be fermented by the end of October, and we can bring them down here. If they're not, yeah, we're going to be a bit scuppered, really. Scuppered's a word I like to use a lot, apparently. Because, yeah, if we can't get another load of digestate onto this field, before it is ready to harvest again, that is going to be a serious waste of yield, because we will not be able to, we won't be able to get the best yield. And we could get a lot more bales than this off of this field. I know this looks like a lot, but we could get a lot more bales than this. I don't know. We're a long way behind now. I really, really would love to win this thing, but it's going to take something special. And I'm not even sure the wine is going to cut it, to be perfectly honest. But if we maximise the yield of those vines, then maybe we can do a lot better next year than we did this year. Right, I'm going to get the rest of this spread as best I can. And then we will start to look at the next thing on the list of things to do. And there we go. So, lucky that we did have enough digestate to cover the field. It looks like most of the field will head up to a good amount of digestate on the next application. 100... Oh. Why isn't it telling me how much it needs? I don't know. Oh well. Oh, I suppose it's because it's not regrown yet, has it? It's down as a harvested field at the minute. So it doesn't know what crop is in it, which is a bit silly, but there we go. Right, let's just top that up. There we go. Which leaves us with 4,000 litres in the production facility. But yeah, we have completed our tasks, I think, for today over here. And what we now desperately need to do is to head back over to the other farm, get the greenhouse topped up, and check on the coffee bean production. Oh, while we're here, I wonder if I could fill up my tractor from the fuel that we've got in that tanker there. Doesn't appear so. That's unfortunate. Yes, never mind. Oh well. Right, well, let's start with the water as we're over this side. We shall get this into here, then go and fill up again and come back and top up the greenhouse. And then do the same with the fertilizer. Yes, let's get rid of all that lot straight away. Right, just maneuver. Oh look, we've got a pallet of unroasted beans there. We could go and sell that. About £5,000. I think when we're reconfiguring the yard after we've harvested the canola, I will be moving that shed, or getting rid of that shed, and possibly even putting an oil factory down. We shall see. I'm not sure if there's a more space-friendly oil factory. I don't know if the windmill production will do oil. I don't know. We'll have to have a look. Where am I going? I have no idea where I'm going. I need to get water from the river, and I have just completely lost the plot. Well, losing the plot is not really how I want to do this series, because I will lose by even more than I'm... Oh, crikey. I'm losing now. Which is a lot. Right, that's back on track. We can now get down to the river. Refill the tanker. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I'm definitely in the river. And let's head back up the top. Yeah, that canola is going to be ready next time, which means that the other fields are going to be ready next time as well. I've got that field there, the field the other side, and the field up the top of the hill, which is a long, long way away. I'm thinking that maybe that field needs to be something a little bit different next time, such as something that doesn't need to be harvested with a harvester. Right. That's good. So we've sorted out water. Now it's just liquid fertilizer. We should have enough in the tank, hopefully, to sort that out as well. But we're going to detach that there. Pick up the liquid fertilizer tank, and like I said, I'm hoping there's going to be enough in here, because although next, oh yeah, there's plenty. Look at that, we've got that well sorted, haven't we? Right, here we go. That is done. Tell you what I could do that might be quite cool. I could get another greenhouse, produce coffee beans, and put it where that factory is at the minute. What am I doing? Turn that off. There we go. Yeah, put it where the factory is at the minute. That might be a really, really good shout. I have to keep this sell point because that's where the beans are sold. Oh, look at this terrible terrain editing. Look, you can disappear under the map here. This is definitely my fault. 100% my fault. Well, anyway, all the way along. Look, let's ignore that. And right, 1,000 litres of raw coffee beans there. Let's get that picked up and transferred over while we're here. Put it straight into the sell point, and we should get about £5,000 for this, which is a lot more than the roasted ones. I wish we could sell all the unroasted coffee beans from the factory, but I'm not entirely sure that we can. Right, take that away. That should sell it. Nope, it's not selling. Why is that not selling? That's odd. Ah, coffee roaster factory. How strange. Now, does that mean... So I can set those to selling straight from there, and that's working. I believe. Yeah, that's working. Something fishy going on here. Right. I think I'm going to have to put these into the roaster factory now. They've come out of the... Now, where is goods inwards? Is it over here? Yes, it is. Why isn't that not taking that anymore? Have I now moved it out of the trigger too far? Or was I too far into the trigger? Oh, dearie me. Ah, right, hang on. It was disappearing out here. There we go. Job done. Super. Right, no, those we're going to have to wait for those to be roasted and sold then if that's the case. But 323,000 litres, that is a lot. And when's the best time of year to sell raw coffee beans? February at 6,165. So we're actually at the worst time of year at the minute. I think once we've built up a little bit of money, it's worth setting those to storing instead of selling. Right, so what we need to do now is go and pick up a trailer to load the wine pallets. And where would that be? Miscellaneous? Nope, it's not in there. Would it just be in trailers? Right at the end here. Auto load pack, that's what we want. Although, it doesn't have wine on it. Because obviously wine is part of the map. So we're just going to have to do it on our bale trailer, I think. Well, that's a shame. As for productions, let's go pop to the end here and have a look at what mod it is. So that will accept canola and turn it into flour. This is the thing I was thinking. Open pastures for milk and sheep. So that's what I was going to put in the cow field. If we can find the cow field. Where am I? Is it up here? No, that's the edge of the map. Well, maybe it's further this way then. Yes, because it was the other side of the road, wasn't it? Here we are. Here's the cow field. So, I'm thinking sort of about there. And then, does it appear in here? Yes, it does. Milk distributor. So, visit. Activate? No, because it's got no products. Do I have to manually put the product into here? Let's turn on our triggers again and have a look. Nope, that one. Aha, so. Yes, I do have to manually put it into here, but that... Oh my god, what have I done? That is upsetting. I still don't know how to get the milk out of here. We're going to have to do some landscaping here. Soften. Definitely soften. Look at that. What a state. Let's try and increase the size and the strength of that. Right. That should do it. Much better. Still a little lump here, but that's okay. Right, so... Yes, I'm not sure how to get the milk out of the cows. Unless you just do it here at the start, at the entrance to the field. I don't know. Well, we're going to have to figure that out at some point, aren't we? Anyway. I was also looking at productions. Pizzeria, pancakes. What else have we got here? Hessian fermenter silo, confectionery, donut production, dessert factory, Coffee we've looked at. Pumps and hoses. Pumps and hoses. Pumps and hoses. Spinnery. Soup factory. Preserved fruit. Potato processing. Dairy. Well, there were lots of things. Lots and lots of things. However, if I want to do an oil mill, it is this one here. And I could probably pop it down here. Probably not a bad place to put it, I would think. Yeah, there we go. Done. Right, now. Yes, we're going to have to soften all this out as well. Look at that. What an absolute mess that is. Right. Okay, where's the softening tool? I'm not sure if this... Oh, it does cost us money. Oh, dear. Soften it all out. This is costing us a lot of money. Maybe we don't need to soften that much. And then just through here a little bit. Oh, that's not good. Right, so. Oh, I got stuck on the electric machine. The electric charger. Right, we have a floating spawn point and a floating... Oh dear. That's not ideal. I am no good at this landscaping thing at all. Absolute nonsense. Right. Let's try raising. And we'll go to leveling from that point. Seems reasonable. Yes. That's a torch. Didn't need that. Okay, so that is there ready for producing the oil, which we'll be making. As for the wine, that is best sold next time. Where are we? Wine. Here we are. Cruise ship wine. October. Yes, we're going to have to sell it in October, I think. So we might as well go and get it loaded up. Oh, I've left the engine running. How careless of me. Let's go and get it loaded up. So I'll need to go and get my trailer. Hopefully, the barrels will not be too heavy for this thing. We can load up the flatbed with everything we've got and then finish up by loading up the flatbed with the remainder next time. Then we'll be all good, I think. Right, I'm going to time-lapse this, so I will go and load up and we'll see how much we've got.
You got hurt, someone did you wrong. I can see it in your eyes, it's like your fire is gone. Across your face, it is written across your face. If you wanna talk, I'm right here, not gonna leave your side. Just feel free to open up when the moment's right. Across your face, it is written across your face. If you wanna go out, we can go out. You can hide away just for one night. But if you wanna cry, just let it out. I'm by your side now. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down, I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. I know you'll get up again. Better stand up tall, I know you can be
Right then, I would say that that was a fairly fully stacked trailer. Let's get the straps on before they all fly off somewhere. There. 10,000 litres of wine strapped to the trailer, thankfully. So, oh, another pallet has spawned. Excellent. Well, I'm not going to fit any more on this load, am I? So let's... how do I... There. Let's just take one on the forks, I guess. And the first job next time, we'll be taking it down to sell it. Unless, of course, the price is pretty good now. 3128. 2963. Not overly brilliant. I could get another... I could get another £500. Let's just take it now. There'll be more produced next time. So, where is this place that I've got to take it to? Am I missing it? I think I might be missing it somewhere. Anywhere hidden? Naval export? Ah, there it is. In the town. Well, it's only just down the road. From my other farm. Not from this farm. So, let's take it down there now and we'll see if we can make some money. I'll see you over there. Oh, before I go, it does look like that all the grass has grown in between the vines again, which means it's ready for mulching and ready for cultivating. So, I think what I'll do, not next time, but the time after... Oh dear, this is definitely unstable. What I'll do, not next time, but the time after, is that we will get a mulcher fitted to the front of the tractor and a cultivator fitted to the back of the tractor. We'll get all that done in one go, and then we will spray fertilizer as well. I'm hoping when we come around to harvest next time we'll be able to buy the rest of the vines as well, at least this field down here, even if not the top, because that one contains all the buildings and everything that we don't actually need to purchase, but it's there anyway, because we can access the production and everything. I'll tell you what, there's no point in me jump skipping now, is there? Because we're almost there. We've got a lot of irons in the fire. I think Dex has got more irons in the fire though, unfortunately. But we are working hard. We need to figure out how to get the milk out the cow enclosure, and then hopefully we can get some more milking cows as well. That would be absolutely perfect. But as it stands right now, we are not able to do that. Right, before we fly around the corner where the trainer falls over, let's slow right down. And then what I can do is I can leave the tractor down here to pick up the trailer for the harvest for next time, because that will be the first thing we'll do next time. Right, is this going to be easy or is it going to be an absolute nightmare? Ah, not too bad. Should be okay. Yes, it's taking the wine. There you go. It's taking it off the front loader. That's sold there. That's good. And now we're selling it off the trailer. So absolutely fantastic. That's quite a lot of money that we're getting in, which is brilliant. There we go. 29,000. That leaves us then on £80,000 at the end of today's episode, which is absolutely fantastic. Do you know, I've gone and got that oil mill. What I should have done is check the price of oil relative to the price of flour. That was a big mistake. So, flour here. That fluctuates between 1168 and 811. And canola oil, 3393. So actually, much better to do canola oil than it is to do flour if the ratios work out. Right then, so this trailer can now go... Oh, that's because I'm detaching the wrong tool. This trailer can now go there. This trailer will be needed next time, first thing. And I am absolutely not in line with it. There we go, that's better. So that will now be needed first thing next time. So we'll leave that there. And the last thing that I want to do today is to just pop over to the cow pasture and double check on the state of these bales up here, which are behind me. 51%, so I doubt very much we'll be shifting them all next time. I mean, the grass is looking like it's regrowing already. We ought to get some digestate on here as well. But in the meantime, that's sort of all we can do for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.